Welcome everyone to the PrizeKings inaugural judging panel event. We are here at Off the Grid Bar and Kitchen, and one of you at home is going to be the lucky winner. I cannot wait to share the results of who wins.
It's going to be the best day for you, but you must be wondering, who are we? Well, we are your hosts. My name is Ashley, and I have my wonderful partner here, my co-host, partner for life. His name is Miguel, and yeah, we are basically going to take you guys through this entire day, see how it goes. We are also known as the Manchester Derby 2.0, just by the way. And
United fan, City fan.
It is what it is.
Soweto Derby as well.
That was
Chiefs fan, Pirates fan.
So if you're picking up on a pattern here, we don't seem to agree on a team to support.
Except Bafana Bafana. Can we actually take a moment to highlight the fact that they are through the group stages into the knockout rounds?
Please, round of applause.
Come on.
Fantastic. And did you hear that?
There's more than 4 hands in this room right now.
Yes.
We are not alone. We have some incredible judges with us, because what is a judging panel event without judges?
And we need experts, okay? But before we jump into that and introduce everyone and why they are the experts, we also have to welcome our PKF auditors.
Yes.
PKF Octagon auditors. You see, this is how serious we are right now. We have to make sure we get the full name, because this is all about making sure this is done fairly, because that's what we're
Yes,
about.
and they're here to observe the judging process to make sure that the winner was selected correctly, that it was most importantly a fair selection.
Yes. So why are we here, right? We are essentially trying to find the winning pixel on the Spot the Ball challenge.
Oh, the prizes were so crazy. I wanted to win all of them, I'll be honest.
And we were very vocal about that, actually.
We were,
Yeah.
and unfortunately we can't. We were told that we can't win, but one of
time.
you will, which is really exciting.
Yes.
So the Spot the Ball challenge essentially was an image was put up on the PrizeKings website where you have to decide where you think the ball is. Now what we have done is our judges have selected where they think the ball is, and we've centralized a center point of all their selections to find the closest matching centralized point from you at home, and that will determine the winner.
Yes. So shall we get straight into it and introduce
Yes.
our wonderful experts? We're going to start on the end there. Miss Amanda Dlamini, thank you so much for joining us. We
Oh,
are
yes.
Yeah, I love this. We have to do a round of applause, okay? Guys, we are being very serious here when we told you we have experts, okay? We have the former Banyana captain, Supersport analyst, CAF ambassador, and might I just add, fashionista. So you and I,
Yes.
we've got to talk afterwards.
So we are talking about the World Cup at the moment and highlighting the fact that we have already seen 6 African nations qualify for the round of 32, 3 that have never qualified, Ivory Coast, Egypt and South Africa, making history. And we want to hear a little bit about your thoughts on African countries at this tournament.
Yes, and which African team do you think is going to go the furthest, and why is it Bafana Bafana?
That's a good one.
I'll add Bafana, and maybe I'll throw in a Cote d'Ivoire in the mix. I think Bafana simply because nobody is expecting them to go far, and that's always nice, being the dark horse of the competition. And I think it just leaves you with an opportunity to just spring a surprise. But for Cote d'Ivoire, I think they're much more of the balanced team. I think they give you a bit of strength and stability at the back, but also that midfield, very creative, and the attack, very explosive. And I think, yeah, it's just been exciting to watch them. So yeah, I'm excited about the African countries, and yeah, let's continue to make history.
Absolutely. Thank you. We are so excited to have you here. So thank you so much for joining us. We are going to move on.
Moving on to Jabu Maklangu. Now guys, I don't know if you know this, I don't know if he knows this, but there's a dance move named after him.
Yeah.
The shuffle.
The shuffle. Okay,
Jabu
that's
Jabu
your
Maklangu.
way.
Show us.
And why is that? Because he shuffles past players like it's nothing. Unpredictable dribbling, a beauty to the eye. Kind of football we miss, you know, the ballers that like to
ball.
You know, to ball. So it's a pleasure to have you here. My question for you is around tomorrow's game. So we've touched on the fact that Bafana are in the round of 32. First time out of the knockouts. South Africa, Canada, what do you think?
Yeah, obviously I'm patriotic. Yes, I have to go with South Africa, but I think we must not be carried away. You know, after I had 4th win against South Korea, which I think it was a bit tougher, and Canada, because of they are the host, that man, they'll have that power. But on the pitch, I think if we can continue to apply ourselves, relax, you know, apply ourselves the way we are, I think we can go through to the last 16 and make another history. We've already made history.
I believe we've already qualified.
Yeah,
'Cause,
you heard it here
You know,
first.
it's important also at home that we all believe, because that energy goes through to the players. And if they know that you feel this way as well, that you know we're going to get through, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
because 2002 I was part of the team. We had 4 points, but we didn't go through. 2010, the guys also, we had 4 points, we didn't go through. So this year we had 4 points, second in the group, we went through. So there is that improvement. And well done to the team.
You see, we told everyone to watch Bafana at the beginning of the World Cup. We're like, keep an eye out. So I'm so happy that they turned up in the last game and basically showed everyone what they can do.
Because we were telling our friends, right, and our family that don't watch like Bafana, we must see these guys. They are so good. And then against Mexico,
But stage fright is normal. It happens
Yeah.
to all of us. You know, like you're only as good as your last game. So I
and
think they're
if
fantastic.
I'm not mistaken, when the World Cup was here, Spain lost their first game and they won the World Cup. The last World Cup, Argentina lost their. So
we're all hearing the same thing then, is what I'm hearing.
world champions, Bafana. Great stuff.
Anything is possible, absolutely. Moving on, we only have PSL legends in the house here. Mr. Benedict Vilakazi, thank you so much for joining us.
Orlando Pirates' modern PSL era top goal scorer with 52 goals, nicknamed the Little Napoleon, for his leadership, which is what ties me to my next question. Talking leaders, talking Bafana captain Ronman Williams. He recently spoke up about Hugo Broos and his influence on Bafana and South African football. How important has Hugo Broos been to this development of Bafana at the moment?
Yeah, look, our coach played a very important role in our team. Look, we always have questions there and there, but I think of having the core of the team, even when he adds 1 or 2 or 3 players in the team, but he always keep the core of the team, and that is so important. And you know, yes, sometimes we do question him. I mean, especially against Mexico, where everyone was asking why are we defending. And one thing I like about him is that he's very smart, and he listens and do it the way we ask him to do as a country. Because after that game, he went back to what took him to the World Cup. That the system that he was using to play the qualifying games to take us to the World Cup. He went back to that, and look at where we are now. And yeah, for him, he's been wonderful to our country, to our players, because some of our players, for example, Apolise, you know, he just selected him from Polokwane City. He's the star today.
He's one of our best.
Yeah,
best
he's the
forwards.
star today. So it tells you that he does have a good eye, you know, of the players, and to put him also in the team with the good support of others, Tebogo Mokoena, Jaden Adams, Sitole, that I think, oof, I've been on top of him, Sitole. But you know, when we needed him, then he said, guys, I'm here. And for me, it shows how quality he is, and well done.
And the importance of leaders in those moments, especially for players like Sitole after his first game, to bring the best out of your players. It is so important to have leaders like the coach Hugo Broos, and and of course Ronwin and the other leaders within the squad.
No, absolutely. And the belief. Ronwin spoke very much about the belief that Hugo Broos instills in them. So like you said, to be able to pick yourself up and keep going, that's
Get knocked
exactly what we
down,
needed.
you get up again.
There's a song about that.
Yeah, no, it's like that in the game. You know, you win some,
You lose some.
you lose some. But one thing is that you need to take a positive thing in every result that you get. And for me, to come back from that, it shows something in our team. And the way they played against South Korea, for me, I'm not saying much, but I'm saying watch Bafana.
Watch Bafana.
You heard it here first. We are going to move on to our very own goal-scoring forward. Now, I just want to point out, okay, that if this gentleman was at the World Cup right now, do you think Messi would be at the top of that goal-scoring list? Fact chance
Not
of
even
that happening.
Messi. Own goals are at the
Oh,
top. Not
sorry.
even own goals would be at the top of this list.
No, no, no.
We are talking about the one and only Khumalo. Thank you very much. So we're talking strikers, we're talking World Cup. At the moment, Messi is on top. We can forget about own goals.
Obvious.
But it's tight. Haaland's there, Mbappe's there, Ronaldo's almost there, but the big names are showing up. Kane
Yeah.
on the corner.
Yeah.
So as a forward, as a goal scorer, who has stood out the most for you, and who do you see going far in the competition and getting that golden boot?
Other than the obvious ones, being Messi on top, obviously the GOAT of the game. What's football without goals? So that shows we've been entertained. There's been lots and lots of creativity, and obviously, hence, there's so many goal scorers. And they came here as the favorites. All those people that are up there, the Messis, your Haaland, Vini is there also. Dembele just registered himself also into the top 4. So they are stars, but they are living up to their names in terms of scoring goals. Mbappe, I believe, could notch over Messi, even though we know Messi is the GOAT. But I've seen the hunger in Mbappe every time. And what I like about this players is that they never get tired. They score, they don't drop their game, they want more. They always smell blood, they want to score goals. Other than Messi is the only one who's not chasing records. Others, they're chasing records. And Messi is his last World Cup, as we would like to believe. He's been playing without pressure, playing for the team. Mbappe has also chipped into being a team player, but he shows more hunger out of all those top 5 players that I just mentioned, and I see him taking the top goal scorer.
I love that.
Fully.
Mbappe. Well, just quickly, Mbappe.
Yeah, I agree with him because I love Messi. I don't think Argentina will defend their tackle. I don't think that team can really push and win the final. But I think France, they are capable of getting into the final. And by then, getting to the final, obviously, Argentina, Mbappe will score. So I agree. So I agree with Majoro in terms of that, in terms of the team's chances of getting into the final. I don't see Argentina getting into the final, but I see France more. And obviously, France getting to the final, Mbappe definitely.
I mean, he scored a hat trick in the final, so like I can do anything, honestly. Tournament Mbappe, things we love to see. And last but certainly not least, a personal inspiration to myself, an award-winning Supersport broadcaster, radio host, voiceover, master of ceremonies. You've heard her, you've seen her, you've been up early, actually. Tato. Madam Tato Maweng, okay? We just want to make sure. Are you okay?
Thank you for coming here today.
Are you good? You look fantastic.
I've had 2 cups of cappuccino. Listen, all I know is that this is like the night owl out during the day, and I am so happy that I'm awake right now. My body clock is
like, hey, we got to get it. But you'll sleep in July, hey? Much like the whole country.
You know what's exciting for us right now, though, is we get to ask you the question.
I know.
Because normally you always asking the questions. So
And then I've been sitting here thinking, why must I go last?
to put you on the spot, because it's always everybody else. So we want to talk just holistically around the World Cup. So much has happened. Has there been anything that has stood out for you? It can be specifically the African nations, or maybe a specific player, or just something around the tournament that you've thought this is different, or this is a wow. Like,
oh, the different things that have been a while, big talking points, hydration.
Speaking of, we're gonna quickly
stay hydrated.
Like, are we turning football into American football? Like, what are we doing?
That's the question.
It's 4 quarters now, eh?
Yeah.
Not even 2
what
hours
are we
anymore.
doing? And also, how are the teams trying to adapt to those hydration breaks? Is it something that the technical team is now taking into consideration?
Yes.
Is this a time and point? I mean, they've worked for teams like Capo Verde, in all honesty.
Yeah.
If those hydration breaks were not there,
To shift the momentum.
Bosnia would not be where they are today, right? So it's got its pros and its cons, but I actually want to see where the world is going to get with this. But this is the best World Cup ever. 48 teams.
Yeah.
It also feels a bit warped. Bafana through to the last 32. Like, was that the preliminary round of the World Cup?
Everyone started with
All right. But, like you mentioned, the biggest story has to be that Africa's finally getting recognized. Africa's finally raising her hand and saying that the last installment of the World Cup was not a fluke. Seeing Morocco go through to the semis, the last four, means that we're coming back with firepower. People need to start recognizing that Africa's got so much talent. Where the hell were we competing in the? How was it a World Cup in the first place without Africa?
You're asking the right questions here.
Yeah.
So I'm just really like, what were we watching this whole time?
They were scared.
They were
What
afraid.
were we watching?
They were afraid.
Now, can you imagine back in 2010, had we had 10 African nations, would have La Furia Roja really won?
Nah.
You know,
See.
if there aren't so many African nations, would the current champions and the leaders of world football really be the strongest? But Africa's showing up, and one day we're going to have an African team win the World Cup. Lo and behold, may we all be alive to actually see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
AFCON has been taking so much flack.
Yeah.
Don't believe in Africa.
Yes.
Now the
Yes.
African teams are really out and raising the bar.
And then you also see how many eyes actually now, the last two editions of AFCON, now the whole entire world is watching like, what is going on at the continent? But now I think it's time for an African team to win. Bafana, Cote d'Ivoire, like you said, a Senegal, okay, Morocco with their towels. But
With their towels.
but it's time for an African team to win the World Cup. And if not this edition, then perhaps when it's actually hosted in Morocco.
Yeah.
Oh, look
So
at that.
just a final question about on the African countries, just one by one, which nation will go the furthest? You, Bafana?
Obviously, I have to be biased, Bafana.
Afana.
Bafana.
Oh, really, guys? Are you guys aware?
No pressure.
The
Like,
question was,
okay,
are we going to the final?
Let's put it like this way. Obviously, like we have to be optimistic. We've already crossed the hurdle that has been an obstacle to us, for us, for so many years. And I believe we picked at the right time. If anything has to go with the last performance, why can't we believe that like we're gonna go all the way? We're not saying yes it's gonna go the furthest, but like we're hoping and we believe that it's gonna go the furthest.
The draw, the teams that we're gonna play after Canada.
We might even go
But we
to
must beat Canada
penalties and we
first.
have Ronwen who
We must
can
beat
save
Canada
penalties.
first. Yeah, we must beat Canada first before I think it's on the other side.
Letani Argentina.
We're going to fight amongst themselves that side. We've got our
Thina
own
sabe
rules
kahle
here.
ngapha.
You see them, don't come on.
Yeah.
By the time they open their eyes, we're in the final.
You heard it, Jeff.
We are going to transition into now the important part you have all been waiting for. The winner, potential winner at home, which now we need to see where your picks were, find your pixels. We're going to show them on the screen one by one, and we would love to hear what led you to that choice.
Yeah, just your
one by
quick-
one.
just your quick thoughts about
you
why you
chose
picked
this,
that
and quick
as
little
the
explanation,
experts.
and we're going to find the centralized point to make sure that it's a fair. We find a fair winner.
Yes.
All right. So
Shall
we're
we get
starting off
started?
with Benedict. So this is where you selected your point, your coordinates. Tell us where your thought process was.
Look, I'm just looking at the lady. The eyes are looking more or less diagonal, and also from the guy. So I see that it's next to the guy because you look at the forehead. It says I'm ready to hit the ball. So that's why I choose that angle to say where the ball is going to be there.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Lock that in right over there, as you can see. Next up, we have.
I mean, the problem is that you have a professional footballer. And then it's like, I've never, I mean, my pretty little head. What?
You've seen a lot of
Eye on the prize. That's what I saw. I was like, I was like, well, must be there. And all I'm going to say is that my short little fingers just couldn't, you know, the mouse got stuck. But that's where I ended up. That's where I ended up. Yeah.
Anyway, it's the mouse, essentially. Moving on, we have Amanda's pick.
We're getting higher and higher.
Oh.
The ball's going to be off the page just now. Talk us through your pick.
So I'm thinking.
I like the.
X is 43 degrees.
perpendicular to.
Perpendicular to Y16. So here I'm just thinking, you know, before you get ready, you get into a position to head a ball. These two players are still getting in position.
Yeah.
So the ball is still a little bit higher. The more it drops, the more intensity you're going to see. So I just thought maybe the ball is still a little bit high, they're just adjusting themselves to position.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Now my
I mean,
choice.
it makes so much sense, but I hope it
Yeah, but now my choice is like, what were you thinking?
Mina, you think I be here?
Moving on to the next pick. Jabu. Talk to us. That's
Yeah.
quite similar.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, I was not a good head. I was not involved
almost
there
next to yours.
when I was playing. I was more involved on the ground. Yeah, I'm not sure
That's why-
fighting
that's why.
with defenders.
Yeah, I
you
know.
But I think for me, when I look at the picture, I think the ball is there where I said it is, because I don't think a lady can overpower the man, and I see the man's right hand is already shielding the lady, so which means the ball is coming to the guy.
It's closer to him, okay.
Yeah,
I understand
it's
that.
closer to the guy.
We're going to
I like
put you
that.
and Amanda next to each other. We're going to recreate this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we must do that. I think we must do that.
And last but not least, the Crocodile Major.
Yep.
Ampur since
For me, I went with the basis of, like, at first I had to find out who's the defender and who's the attacker, and from what I'm seeing,
yeah, you see
Yeah.
now, you see the striker now,
from,
yeah.
from
Yeah.
where I'm looking at, it's the guy is the defender, and with his height, if the ball was closer, he would have easily headed the ball, but the ball must still be high. So that's why he's trying to prepare himself, like, to block the attacker from going. Yes, it might fall in front. The lady is making major runs, those painful runs. That's why.
How many kilometers did you run?
Nice one, yeah. Nice one.
those painful runs. That's why the defender has to spread his
Major
hands.
runs.
So for me, I believe the ball is still higher than the defender's level to be able to head it back or do anything.
Okay.
See, do you notice how much thought process went into a lot of these?
Tato's just pressing, click. But
Like
it
most
doesn't
of us, you
matter.
close your eyes and you just right there and whatever happens.
The great thing is, it doesn't matter how you made your pick, you could still be the winner.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we have now done is taken all of these picks and found a centralized point, which is the point that will be closest to the winner
Yes.
of this competition.
So we will be able to see those. Here we go.
There's the winning pixel.
Right now.
We have the winning pixel on screen. I have to say, Tato, you are the closest. Actually, so you are close.
No, guys, how do we see if it's me?
Unfortunately, I have to let you guys know that none of you are the winners.
Yes.
Yeah, but I was the closest.
And major.
I was picking the final. I
I'll tell you.
My plan is going to hit you for that
I'll tell you why it's there. Those ones that put
guys, I'm the winner
ball
here.
closest to the people, they pulled the ball even lower because the ball is supposed to be up there.
Would you say it's close to accurate based on all of your picks?
No. I'd like to know who was closest between myself and you.
You can tell
As soon as we're done, we'll see.
Okay.
Are you counting down?
we can the medals and everything.
What we'll do is we're going to check and we'll see who's the closest. And we'll let you have your victory moments.
So now, obviously, we've taken all 5 of yours, locked this in. This is the winning pixel. We are going to lock it in. You guys are all happy. Thumbs up.
We good?
Brilliant. Now,
Amanda,
it's the
are you
serious
complaining?
part.
Yes. Now it's business, guys.
Business.
Amanda's not happy, guys, because of the logic that she knows here.
She was also a striker. She knows.
She gets so much sense. She doesn't get it.
Sometimes in the life.
It is now time for us to welcome in front of you guys our PKF Octagon South African auditors. Actually, just to show that they were here, just a quick little hello. You don't have to say anything. It's important for you guys at home to see that we have done this correctly, fairly, and
You can even come over here.
you can
where
even
we
just
are. Actually,
thank you so much
Yes.
for being here. Thank you. You guys look incredible. So we have made sure to bring the experts here to make sure this is fair. So thank you guys. We just wanted you to make sure that the
you
viewers
guys
at
are
home-
happy, hey?
You
You're
guys
happy
are happy. Everything is fair.
You see, guys, 1, 2, to audit
Each other as well.
So,
It was a circular audit.
professionals. So, yes, and now's the fun part. Thank you guys
Yes,
so
thank you guys so much. We appreciate everything. All right,
Now's the fun part. It's going to
announcing
be the best day.
the winning pixel. We are going to call them, and we are going to see if they pick up.
We should record a video note and say, hi,
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, you good?
Wait a minute.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Khumalo.
Is this Jeremiah Khumalo? Can you hear us? We are good. We are Ash and Migs. We are calling on behalf of PrizeKings to congratulate you on being the winner.
We had our wonderful. Woo! You hear that?
You're not alone. We want to congratulate you on being the PrizeKings winner. You are the first of many. And please keep your phone on you because we're going to be in touch. PrizeKings will be reaching out to let you know what the next steps are. Massive
And
congratulations.
just one thing, we can't let anyone know yet. We can't let on social media know yet. So they'll be in touch with you, and once you have all of that and they've put it out, then you can let the whole world know, okay? But this is just an inside secret. But congratulations, we are so happy for you.
Congratulations. We're going to be in touch. Have a fantastic day and massive congratulations again.
Thank you
Awesome.
for entering.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
See you. Have a fantastic day. I know.
Thank you to everybody who entered. And guys, this is not the last time this is going to happen. There will be much more prizes. So many things to look out for. Again, a massive thank you to everybody, our judges, for all coming into the same room here together. It's been so
Giving
nice
your
to
time.
chat and giving your time, your expertise on the Spot the Ball Challenge. And it's been a pleasure as the Manchester Derby to
Of
be here.
course, PrizeKings, thank you for what you're doing. And keep an eye out, guys. Like you said, this is not the end. This is only the beginning.
And congratulations
To the winner.
And until next time.